It's gonna be the ReZero where they're gonna drink tea. And then you don't even know where the tea is coming from. Welcome back, anime fans. The anime season has finally begins, and our favorite mouthful is now streaming tons of animes on their website or their YouTube channel, you could say. So today I'll be checking out. Even given the worthless appraisal class, I'm actually the strongest. Sounds like one of those very long long manga names with some cheat skill, you could say. I'm a bit lost of words because you're gonna expect it's like how I parry everything, or the vending machine isekai. I'm not sure how this anime gonna be, since like we are now hitting right at the starting of the anime season, so tons of anime are now getting evaluated. So I'm also one of them who will be doing the evaluating, you could say. Wait, I know you were both sides. So without further ado, let's check out this anime, shall we? I would like to thank Smills Asia for streaming this anime, and let's get started in 3, 2, 1. I feel like this is like a typical starting of someone who's always say they're useless skills, It's like, like recently the trash anime like the Fatal Frame, they have an excellent episodes, I don't know, is it 7 or something? They have, then rest of it is just 3D rendering or CGI, and then they also say, oh, I'm so useless, then after that become the strongest. This is more than one time this kind of genre, not say genre, like subject, you could say. Okay, giving this a negative point because they have straight away playing their opening, which means that it's just gonna be the standard trash anime, anime is good when they just cut out most of the opening or ending, or they show more of the story of the plot of the TV show and push the opening way more towards the 7-minute mark or the 8-minute mark, so for more audience to be able to hook into the story. And now we are facing directly straight into the opening, and you look all the opening, like there's so many girls also. It's gonna be a typical harem fantasy show. Yeah, I cannot say isekai because it's not an isekai. But yeah, it's just gonna be a power fantasy, man. Oh, that feels very long since I already talked all the way, and then the opening is still going. Wait, even the opening like remind like those kind of manhwa, like the Korean version of manga. They also always show like a teaser chapter, to show that how useless the character is, and then hook you like a one-pager hook for your manga. I guess a lot of shows now doing this, once I start realizing it. Compared to the Grieving Soul, which is the opposite of the scenario where everyone just can carry our protagonist, we're now back again to this where their party member is trashing our protagonist. What a whiplash, isn't it? Now we're getting a bit of a lore drop from the anime, and it's very typical classes. But they have to explain to us for the first time viewer or any first time anime viewer, But for us experienced Weeb, we already know this kind of setting. And if you play enough fantasy game, it's exactly the same. Come on, appraiser skill is still very good, Yeah, if you're able to appraise like poisonous stuff and edible stuff, you can expand your dietary needs by a great amount. And let's say because they have monster, all this appraising goes very far, helping a lot of adventurer. And those people usually end up working in the guild halls, or the guild, adventurous guild. Yeah, but we still never find out why the protagonist is taking such a risk to dive into dungeons or something, a cave. Oh, yeah, at least he can judge. You can just pull out. At least he can identify what are useful part from the monster. Yeah, of course. How are you going to pull out teeth? Try to pull out your own teeth. Usually you do this is you have to butcher it. Do you really open his mouth? You just cut around the area, right? I guess they're going to take a while beating up our characters over and over again to build up relationship. No, relationship is like rapport, This is the part where it's usually the boring part, Like, what we're gonna expect? Yeah, he's gonna be beat up over and over again. Like solo leveling. If I haven't thought of something famous, isn't that something similar happened to him too? You see, exactly what the adventurer just said. Usually those kind of people who get appraiser skill end up in the guild hall. I'm not sure why if he's risking his life here. You can just go straight to the guild hall and work for them. Yeah. Well, if you compare to real life, some people don't get to, like everybody don't get where they're born, right? What skill you learn, what family you land in. Some people get a golden spoon, some people get a silver spoon, and majority of us are peasant in this world, right? It's how we climb our way out. But you know, capitalism has failed us, hasn't it? In recent years. Don't you feel weird that if there's a high value or high ranking monster just laying there free for picking, you see that's a trap, you know? Or not say trap, that mean something more intimidating around the area, right? Hunting the high ranking monster. Yeah, I feel like those people has no sense of self-preservation. I mean, you know, you see these kind of people in real life too. Yeah, a bunch of idiots that doesn't take caution. Like, they don't value their life at all. As I say, everything is just gonna go their way because everything has been going for their way, you know. If our protagonist really treasures his life, he shouldn't continue, you know. Just pick up all the monsters in the surrounding area, right? You can just sell, and if worst come to worst, you can butcher those monsters to eat them. Whether they're poisonous or not, you can appraise it, right? This is just stupidly dumb, bro. Why are you so dumb? I think that's gonna be my favorite favorite word for all the characters in anime show. Dumb. Dumb is the word term, man. Even the chat are saying he's a dumbass. Why are you talking about go? This is something is definitely hunting them. Oh my god, that's so dangerous. And then the appraiser guy is gonna be the sacrificial lamb, you know. They eventually start running and then trip him because you don't have to outrun them. You just have to run faster than the person behind you. No, we all know the setting, right? It's just typical settings. I have no words to say, you know. We have seen this scene over and over again. Well, at least there are actual blood in the anime. It's not like some censored black color shading, you know. I don't get how the dogs work though. If they're hunting him, they will just finish him off by going for the neck. They don't look like apex predator though. Why the dog didn't chase after them though? That's a very weird thing. If a dog instinct is to hunt down their prey, you know. Okay, maybe they are not that kind of standard dogs, but yeah, you could assume that. So we have come to the opening of the anime, and as we know where we are starting, we just catch up to where we are starting from. This is a tough choice to choose. I don't even know. I don't even want to be in this kind of situation. It's very weird that you're blaming on what you're being given. If you reflect that into real life, can you blame that if you're in poverty? You cannot do that, right? Yeah, but you do need to ask for help to get out of poverty though. At least you realize that. Yeah, we don't... Because as I say, you can be a great adventurer if you just stay in the adventure guild hall, slowly train your way up. Your appraiser skill can help you a lot, man. You know, usually it's this kind of anime that... what is it called? Like a dime a dozen. Is that the term, correct term? I don't know. Saying like there's a bunch of them in the animes. And tell me, like, he fell all the way to like a safe zone of a dungeon. If you know, kind of like, what was the anime called? Pick up girls in a dungeon or something. There's plenty of safe zone inside the dungeon. Weird law drop in the middle of nowhere because of like an ass pool power items in the middle of nowhere also. I feel like they're talking about oxygen, you know. Tree produce the oxygen and then the oxygen is now left over, and it's not so easily consume all the oxygen, even though we are slowly suffocating from the amount of carbon dioxide we are pumping into the atmosphere. What is that moaning sound? No, you should use your pendant to collect some of the liquid if you can, or soaking something, because the liquid can save your life. I'm not sure how the anime gonna progress from here, because here is where all the branching point is usually. You know what? Yeah, at least they censor it because I think because we are streaming on News Asia. If it's not, then it shouldn't be censored at all. Grab him? What? Iron Mouth? It's weird that the thing is actually torturing him instead of instantly killing him. I feel like he's gonna like reset back to the checkpoint, you know. You know, if you have kept some of the healing juice on him, he will have heal out a bit to be able to escape. But now, well, I guess this is it. But this is our main protagonist, right? He's gonna somehow survive in some way. Yo, his eye is different now. I mean his eye color, if you know what I'm talking about. What's actually going on now? It is gonna be the ReZero where they're gonna drink tea, and then you don't even know where the tea is coming from. I guess this is where the anime ends, right? Yeah. Wow, weird episode 1. I guess they tried to build up some characters and some lore at the starting of the story. Damn, even it's just so generic anime ending song also. Well, now I don't really have enough information to say that whether how is this anime is gonna end. So, not say how it's going to end, how is it even in progress, I don't even know. How is our protagonist gonna climb out of this hellhole? The anime just leaves you with more question than answers though. I guess we'll find out in the next episodes, 2 and 3. Because usually people say just give it a 3 episode, but I guess not. Usually that's not the case, because you need actually 4 episodes to actually find out whether you like the anime or not. But judging from this first episode, pretty sure plenty of people will have dropped off already, because it's a power fantasy show, and not everyone just like a fantasy show, you know. I guess we will find out in the next episode then. I guess this is it then. Well, this is here where I end the video, and hopefully I will see you in the next episode. Wait, is there any preview for the next episode? Nope, there isn't any episode, so that's it I guess. So thanks for watching.